Welcome back to Great Day Washington. In this month's Road to a Better Community, we head to Gaithersburg, Maryland, and we meet the staff and volunteers at Second Chance Wildlife Center. They rehabilitate thousands of wildlife animals each year in hopes of returning them to their natural habitat. Down this dirt road, in this little century-old yellow farmhouse, some amazing things are happening.
Inside here, we found this little bat, and he has an injured wing.
This is Second Chance Wildlife Center. Its mission is to provide rehabilitative care to injured, ill, or orphaned wildlife. Everything from birds to opossums, rabbits, even snakes.
So this is a black rat snake. Problem with these guys is they get caught up in the garden netting.
Kathleen Hanley is the clinic director at Second Chance Wildlife Center and has been a part of the organization for 21 years.
When I started, I used to think it was all about the animal, but it's not. You do this for the people too. I mean, if someone takes the time to care enough to pick up a tiny little bird or a little bunny and just stop everything in their day and bring it to us, wow, that touches my heart because that gives me hope. That gives me hope for, you know, that kind of compassion for living beings.
That's why the mission of Second Chance Wildlife Center is more than rehabilitating injured wild animals. It's about educating all of us on how to coexist with our wildlife neighbors.
This is a perfect example of, unintentional human impact. This is a Canada goose that was brought to us not feeling well.
Veterinarian Pat Klein is an 18-year volunteer. She showed us one of her patients, a Canada goose who swallowed a nickel found in a lake while searching for food and developed toxicity from the metal.
But again, it starts out with human impact. And people unintentionally like to put coins in the fountains and coins in little lakes and ponds, and they like to have wishing wells. But there are consequences to that, and so that's a teachable moment as well.
Pat, Kathleen, and their team went to work, and with the help of local vets like Friendship Hospital for Animals, they were able to remove the coin and return the goose to the wild. It's just one of thousands of happy homecomings Second Chance Wildlife Center has been able to experience over the years.
So I can just kind of see it in their face. Even though they can't smile and make expressions, I just know when something isn't quite right and I need to fix that.
It's interconnectedness. It's reminding us that we're connected to the universe, that we're connected to nature, and that some things that happen in the environment or happen to wild animals can put us at risk sometimes for diseases that can move back and forth. But on the other hand, people who go out and rescue these animals also give us insight into what's happening in the environment.
Second Chance Wildlife Center is a 501(c) organization and relies solely on donations to continue providing help 365 days a year.
With those donations, we're able to provide really skilled but also compassionate emergency care and short and long-term rehabilitative care to wildlife that has been injured, ill, or is orphaned. And our ultimate goal is to release healthy animals back to where they belong.
Maureen Smith has been president of the center for just over 8 months, but has already experienced many times the joys of the job.
Releases are the best part of the job, and luckily they happen quite frequently here at Second Chance Wildlife Center. The animals never say thank you. They never stop to shake your hand or wave goodbye. But everyone here who's involved in the process doesn't expect it, obviously, but just treasures that moment. It's the best part of the job, and you just assume they're thanking you, and that's good enough for us.
And joining me now is President of Second Chance Wildlife Center, Maureen Smith, and Joel Bassam from Eastern's Automotive Group. Joel, you at Eastern's, you're all about the community. Why is it so important to give back?
I mean, it's just part of what we do. We've been in this community for 31 years now, and it's amazing to touch as many lives as possible, even if they're cute little critters, because they affect our lives too. And it's just awesome to share these stories with the rest of the DMV and see if they can support them as well.
And I think, Maureen, that was one of the questions I had with you guys is why is it so important for the wildlife to go back into the habitat?
Well, they're part of an ecosystem, and they were here first. And man has come in and built things where they normally used to live. And so a lot of what we see are the results of human conflict with cars and lawnmowers and window strikes in buildings. And so it's important that we give back and return things back to where they belong so they can contribute as it was intended.
Well, and that's what I love is it's volunteers. You don't charge anybody to bring the animals in. It's all about donations, and this is a really busy time for you guys.
It is. As of last night, we were currently caring for 312 animals.
Wow.
And have already taken in over 800 this year alone.
Well, Joel, I know you and Eastern's Automotive wants to help Second Chance Wildlife Center.
Wanted to kind of kick off what I hope this segment will do, and it keeps raising some money for you guys. So we got a $2,000 donation just for you guys.
Thank you so
much. And I know
much.
that this segment's gonna you can't help but be touched by the story.
I mean,
it's
the
beautiful.
little birds and the little possums. Maureen, the $2,000 is a lot of money. What is that going to do for Second Chance Wildlife Center?
It really will go a long way. It's about $151 per animal on average.
Okay.
You know, some stay with us just a few days, some are with us for months. And this goes toward medicine and food and all sorts of wonderful care that's needed. So thank you very much.
Welcome.
And I really think this will inspire, hopefully, others to give as well.
I think so. And seeing the animals release, and Maureen, I just want people to know where they can go to find you guys.
Sure. So our website is www.scwc.org for secondchancewildlifecenter.org.
Well, thank you for everything that you guys do to
thank
help
you.
our animals be healthy. And Joel, thank you for your continued support of
Anytime.
the community. So much for being here. If you want to find out how Eastern's Automotive Group helps organizations like Second Chance Wildlife Center on a road to a better community, just go to WUSA9.com/bettercommunity.